Defensive back, Brent, Paco here. You want to take first question?
Paco, can you just talk about the team's mindset going to play another nationally ranked team? You guys were hung in pretty well against Virginia, but now you go on the road and take on Louisville. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so we've hammered that we had to start fast. Second half we came out better, and we stopped them. We started scoring more, and I feel like once we start faster, and be more physical than the other team, I feel like we have a really good chance of beating them.
Paco, you haven't been targeted much at all this year, and you got targeted a bunch this week. Was it kind of a relief to you to be able to show what you can do and get some more action?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I wish I could take back a couple plays. I gave up a 38-yard post and a crucial third down. But other than that, I feel like if I take care of them little details, then I feel like it could be really good.
Have you ever had 6 pass breakups in one game?
No, that was the most I ever had. It's kind of crazy. Like during the game, you don't really think about it, but then after the game, I seen that ESPN said 6. I'm like, dang, I've never seen that before. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did any of them feel like they were maybe close to being picks?
Oh yeah. Couple of them, like I see at least 2. I got up and I'm like, dang, I could have been a pick instead of going for having that DB mindset instead of playing like the receiver, and going for the pick instead of the PBU.
Did you come here at least partly because of the sort of the recent legacy of defensive backs at Cal going to the NFL, and I believe this is your last year. Do you have any realistic hopes of playing in the league?
Yes, sir. Of course, that's my number one goal right now is to obviously go through school here and go to the NFL. So yeah, that was like the main reason I came to Cal, and I'm a Cali kid, so that's another reason. But yeah, like people like Noah Williams, Marcus, Craig, all of them, helped pave the way.
Did you talk to any of them before you came here?
I talked to Noah on my visit.
Did you know him?
No, I didn't know him. He just talked to me about how the place is, and yeah.
What did he tell you?
He just said you want to make the league, you want to, show what you can do. This is the place to be.
Has it been what you thought it would be?
Oh yes, sir. Sure.
If you're a Southern California guy, did you play against Miller Moss?
No, I've never played against Miller Moss. I believe he's from LA, so I'm like from the IE, so I've never really played against like the LA kids.
When you were at USF last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever play against Louisville?
Did we? No, we didn't play against Louisville.
How's your comfort level changed from the first month of the season until now?
Oh, I've gotten way more comfortable. Trying to take chances on the ball. Just be more comfortable. In my press, and playing off, getting the scheme better. Knowing like how to watch film on these guys, and yeah, being more a better teammate, be more of a leader. Helped me out.
Did it take a while to sort of get in the flow of things here?
I wouldn't say so because this is my third school, and it took me way longer at the other schools. Be on the East Coast and stuff. It feels like home here. Most of the team is from California, so we all kind of bond together, and yeah, they're my brothers.
So this was a smoother transition?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you've been happy here?
Yes.
Has there been a favorite thing about Berkeley, like a thing you like, food or anything like that you dig around here?
Yeah, I like the Mexican food here. Yeah. In Florida, there really wasn't that much Mexican food out there. I thought it was pretty good.
Cuban food, right?
Yeah, a bunch of Cuban food.
Your mom is Mexican?
Yes, sir.
Is it better than her food?
Nah. It ain't close, but yeah, especially in Virginia. I don't think there was any Mexican food at all. So, yeah, the food out here is great. And the weather. I like the weather out here. Southern California, it's hot. Over here, it's like perfect weather. Sweater. You can walk out with a sweater and a short sleeve. It's not that bad here.
Paco, you guys have had a pretty good season, but 2 losses in a row, and now you're going to play a nationally ranked team. What's the confidence level of your team right now? And you need that one more win to get to 6 in a bowl eligibility.
Oh yeah, we're pretty confident right now. We feel like we can compete with anybody. We just got to tighten up some screws, like start off faster. If we play together as one team, we're unstoppable. Like if y'all see it, like on second half how we came out, I feel like nobody could mess with us. And yeah, just play together as a team. Play harder, more physical than them, and we have a really good chance of beating anybody.
Consistency is the big key for you guys.
Yeah, it's consistency. Yeah.
Why haven't you been able to be more consistent as a team?
So I'm not sure. It's mental errors. I say we clean up on the mental errors. resort back to our training. I'll say that. Like when things get hard, resort back to your training and we'll be straight.
You lost your leader when Cade went down early, and the defense struggled in the first half, but the second half was a different story. Did you guys challenge each other in the huddle to step up and give the team a chance to win?
Yeah, during halftime, our coaches came out like, to do your job, play hard, play physical, and when we came out, we felt the energy. Like we're like, oh yeah, this is not that, it's not that hard, just play together and everything flows together. Do your job. Everybody do their 1/11th of their job. This 11 has flying to the ball, be more physical than them, and it's pretty.
What are your thoughts on how Aaron stepped in and had such a strong game?
Oh yeah. I didn't even know Aaron had like 15 tackles. Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't even know that K was out the game till like I seen Aaron. I'm like, oh shoot, where K at? But I mean, you couldn't really tell the difference. I couldn't tell the difference. Aaron flying around there, making calls, being physical, tackling everybody. And yeah, we proud of Aaron, man. That boy came a long way.
There's always talk of like the next man up mentality, but you guys have had some guys go down on defense. How important has that been, as you go from week to week?
Oh yeah, it's been very important. We lost Zay and Ryan early on in the season. We had guys step up like Drew, Chris Victor, Jayden Wayne. They made instant impacts. And yeah, you never know when your name gets called. You just got to be ready, stay ready, and you stay ready, you'll be ready to contribute to the game.
Paco, how much would a win over these guys this week mean to your team?
I mean, it would mean a lot. Every win, matters. No matter what, if they're 0 and whatever or ranked, every win matters. It's pretty hard to get a win. So I feel like every win matters. And it helps that they're ranked and on the road. So it helps the team out a lot and be bowl eligible. So.
I know a lot of guys like to go into road environments. Are you somebody who kind of thrives in that road environment?
Oh yeah, for sure. I like the road games. Like the fans, talking to you. They talking trash. You feed off on the energy. Just going to different places. I feel like you bond better when you're at a different place. Everybody's having fun in the hotel. When it's time to lock in, we all lock in.
Your last road trip in Virginia Tech, that's a totally different animal as far as a road trip environment, especially a night game. What was that like? You come into the stadium when Enter Sandman is playing and the fans are going nuts.
It was fun. Like it's like you only see that on like TV, Instagram, but in person it was like an unreal moment. It's fun. Like you get the chills when you see it, and they brought the energy. I thought it would be a little louder. I'm not gonna lie, but it was a really good experience. I liked it a lot.
Can you guys feed off that energy too?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, especially when they're loud. You make a play and it's just silent, and now you hear everything. Now you take the energy from them.
Based on practice so far this week, how do you expect your team to respond on Saturday?
Oh yeah, we emphasize being physical, running to the ball, attacking the ball, taking the ball away. Like I said, a couple of them PBUs could have been picks. When you have them, when you're in a turnover margin, it's a pretty good chance of winning the game. So just capitalizing on, taking the ball away, holding the ball. Yeah.
I think mentally, emotionally, you guys are in a good place?
Oh yes, sir, for sure. I feel like everybody is in a good mood. Nobody's, dragging their feet like, oh, we just lost this, that, and the third. Everybody's like next game mentality. Start the want to know mentality basically.
How does this team atmosphere compare to your other two places where you played?
In terms of what, like the game?
Player vibe.
Oh, I mean, I feel like all the teams I've been on, we've been like a brotherhood. Cal. It's just different for me because on the East Coast, I was like the only Cali kid on the team, so I'm listening to their music, their lingo. It's all different for me. It took me a long time to adjust to it. They didn't like my music I played over there. They thought I was weird the way I was talking over there. But over here, it's like I got along more quicker, I would say, because I'm from California. A lot of the kids are from California.
What was the music that they thought was weird?
Oh, everything California music is trash. So, you hear that everywhere on the East Coast. They like, nah. Every time I got on, I was like, nah, turn this off. Over here I can play on the aux. Everybody knows the song. Everybody knows the music. So, yeah, I like that.
You didn't like their music?
I don't like Virginia music. I like Florida music is more mainstream, but Virginia music is terrible.
So the food, the music, the weather. What's it like? Was there?
It was fun though. It's a different environment. Virginia, Yeah, I miss Virginia. It was cool. Like, I like my brothers over there. It's a whole different. It's a whole different environment. Atmosphere is different. They like football over there a lot, though. Virginia, they love football over there.